JB Games.
Play with me, JB.
Hey party people, it's JB on Mechanism, bringing it with some Telltale gameplay and another report to the fold. Game of Thrones, for those of you who may not know, it's a show with dragons, kings, and queens, and zombies. It's been going since 2011. Now we on its final episode of its final season, and some people ain't feeling the direction. Now folks, if you haven't seen the show, or if you haven't watched the latest episode, I must warn you, JB is about to drop some big spoilers, so now would be a good time to stop this video, and I don't know, go have a cupcake, treat yourself. Here we go, Daenerys. They out here calling Dany the Mad Queen, Mad Woman, set King's Landing to cook. Nah, seriously, she mercilessly fried the shit and bunghole out of that entire city. And a lot of y'all got that stank face on because you don't want to accept the facts. Y'all don't want to eat the porridge so bad that you got a petition to redo the entire final season. What?
No, you can't do this. I named my baby after her. She's my queen. My queen. You can't. It's not your story. It's ours, and we're going to sign this petition. Make Game of Thrones great again.
And the crazy thing about it, they just might do it. I mean, fans got Paramount to literally take Sonic back to the drawing board. I mean, good lord, the times we are living in. And see, this is why I don't play with mankind. We the type of species that would make a firm and bold stand for fictional characters before real life people. But I'm kind of hoping that they do get a redo, because then we'll have a pick your own ending sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? Some more content. You know, it doesn't have to be over just yet. I personally feel like the writing got a bit sloppy in earlier seasons, and while I'll admit that this final season feels very rushed, I do not see Daenerys' action as being a big surprise. And a lot of people are really shocked. Y'all, come on now. This lady been killing and fucking up blokes for a long while. Remember when she crucified those slave masters without merciful due trial to guilt or innocence? Remember when she brought 3 masters to the dragon pit and they all swore they had nothing to do with the rogue group and Sir Barristan's death? Yup, she still burned one alive just to send a message. Remember how in season 6 she burned up all those dudes just for taking her as a prisoner? Remember also in season 6 how Tyrion had to talk her out of burning those slave cities to the ground. Man, did y'all forget how she killed Sam's dad and brother for not bending the knee instead of just sending them to prison? Her default setting is to burn people alive, man. Come on, folks. I mean, come on. She has always been more ruthless of a character. In fact, I personally feel like she has been the most vicious throughout the show. And it's just easy to overlook because her brutal murdering deeds were under the guise of being something heroic. Welp. And just think about all of what happened to her. In this last season, just the last few episodes, Sansa and the vast majority of these people are very much like, we don't support you as our queen. She lost her one man that was protecting her since the go in the fight against the undead, which was a battle she had no choice but to participate in with people who did not accept her rule. And now to combo the events, her boyfriend turns out to be the one true king of the Iron Throne. So now her entire journey to being queen is really starting to feel like a waste. Her future throne is incredibly flimsy, and now people are betraying her left and right. Which brings us to the big fat fucking cherry on top. Not only did Cersei kill one of her babies, I use the word baby to drive home the fact that the dragons are her children, and they are more than just killing machines to her. Cersei also chopped off the head of her closest companion. And y'all out here wondering why this queen went off the handle. When I look at her situation, it very much seems like it would make sense for her to think like, damn, I did all this, killed so many people, lost so many loved ones who believed in me to be queen, and I'm about to lose the throne to a bad ground of support and technicality. No, I can't lose this throne. Too many people have died helping me get to it. I'll just burn them. Start over. I'll burn them all to the ground. I guess when I say it like that, it does make it sound like she went mad. But for real, she knew that she would not have the rule of love. So instead of just giving up, she decides to try her hand with the rule of fear. And in this same episode, she clearly gives us the outline.
I don't have love here. I only have fear.
This is what you call a telegraph punch. Y'all know what that is? It's like when Donkey Kong winds up his fist on Super Smash Brothers. Yeah? Or like when Kazuya does his ground twirling before the uppercut. Hey, I see what you're doing. I know what comes after that. I know what's coming. Sorry, not sorry, but if seeing this scene of dragon destruction really did throw you, y'all need to learn how to brace for impact. JB Games, let me know what you think about last week's ep and what you expect to happen in the finale. This one not nearly as game related as it should be, but deal with it. This is my show, and I will do as I please. Y'all click the subscribe and notify buttons, and don't forget to check out my other videos. Bye.
I want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.